Morning. This is your Monday morning motivational Be the Solution podcast. Hi, it's Maria Quattrone, and every Monday I'm going to be bringing you a motivational message. And so this morning I was thinking about, what moves us, what keeps us stagnant, and how often people get caught up in making everything perfect. And one of the things that I realized early on was probably, it's going back 15 years or so, is progress, not perfection. So making a little bit of progress each day, not worrying about things having to be perfect. When we worry about things having to be perfect, chances are we don't get the stuff done that we want to get done. And it doesn't need to be perfect. It really doesn't. 90% is really good. Doesn't need to be perfect. If you continue to focus on just making progress instead of perfection, things are going to move a lot faster for you. One of the things also I was thinking about this morning is what we call time management. And time management, a lot of people get caught up in this whole thing about time management, how they're spending their time. One of the things that I also was thinking about is our mortality. And we have a short time on this planet Earth that we're on, as far as I know, and it's limited. And so if you start thinking about your life and your day and your week and your year in more of the framework of we only have so much time here, what is it that you would do differently? What is it that you would change? Who would you spend your time with? How would you spend your time better? You have projects that you want to do. You have things that you want to launch, whether it's a new program or something new in your business, or writing that book you wanted to always write, or whatever that is, learning how to speak a language. I could go on and on. Learning how to play pickleball. I want to learn how to do that because it looks fun. And what are we waiting for? A lot of times we're waiting for everything to be perfect in order for us to take the next step on something. But we have to make things a priority. We have to start looking at things as if, sincerely, we have limited time. And we all have limited time. We know that at some point we all will die. And on your deathbed, will you look back and say, wow, these are all the things I accomplished in my life? Or will you have regret in what you haven't done? And so time management and how you spend your time and how you think about time maybe will change for you. This really struck a chord with me this morning of things that we spend time doing. And if we think about it, are those things that are moving the needle? Or are we just taking up time going through the motions? Nobody should be going through the motions. Thinking about what it is you want for your life. This is our life. So remember that it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. It's not about how many things you get accomplished today. Are you getting the right things accomplished? Are you moving things forward? I say this as much from myself as I'm bringing it to you today. As much for me as I'm bringing it to you. And a lot of times things I talk about are as much for me as I'm bringing them to you. It's my way of journaling is through the video. And so I'll ask you again, are you spending the time doing the right things to move the things forward that you want to in your life? Or we're just going through the motions because that's how it was always done, or that's how you always did it, or this is what you think you should be doing, or what everybody else wants you to do. Forget about them. What is it that you want? And who cares what they think? Nobody's thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves. Nobody's worrying about what I'm doing, what you're doing. Who cares if they judge you? It doesn't matter. Unless they're in the arena with you, blood, sweat, and tears, it really doesn't matter. Nobody's opinion of you matters. It's what you are going to make of your life. It's what you're going to do daily to move things forward. The whole with the not drinking the wine thing, I'm getting more clarity each and every day. As much as I love the wine, I know it's not keeping a clear head when we're having that. So for now, I'm going with that. And it's actually like making me want to do other things. So I bought this protein this morning, well, yesterday, and it arrived this morning already. And it's got 30 grams of protein, only 3 carbs, a couple grams of fat. It's only 160 calories. So why am I doing that? Because when you succeed in one thing, it gives you confidence, and that confidence builds upon itself. And then I said, okay, well, I'm going to start lifting weights again, and I want to get strong, and I want to get lean and muscular. And so I know I'm not eating enough protein, so I got this protein. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just looking to make a little bit of progress each and every day. A little bit of progress. How can I move forward? And that's something for me that I'm doing. So how can you move forward? What progress can you make this week? How can you make this the best week? And guess what? Your feelings aren't you. So however you feel, if you're putting out negative feelings, or I don't want this, or I don't want that, that's the vibration you're on. You got to change that vibration. Got to change your vibration. You got to bring, because we're all just energy. I'm energy, you're energy. All this around us is just energy. And I want to be on a high vibration level. So I'm going to bring good energy. I want to be around good energy. That means no criticizing, condemning, or complaining. No saying, I don't want this. No saying, I don't want that. I don't like this. I don't like that. Who cares? Put out the good energy. What is it that you want? What is it that, who do you want to be? Something to think about this morning. So those are the things that I'm thinking about. Progress over perfection. What are you going to do to move the needle this week? And how you're going to bring more abundance and joy to your life. Because we only have one. And our time's limited. So I challenge you this week. Progress over perfection. And what are you going to do that's going to change the needle? Going to change it for you and move you forward. So have a great week, everybody. I hope that it is a productive week and one filled with gratitude and love and progress.